All right, y'all. So welcome or welcome back to It's Pudding's Truth. And if you're viewing this on Rumble, then it's Pudding's Tea. And we're gonna jump straight into it. So we're gonna continue with the whole pick a pal thing, since that seems to be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, I just seem to really be loving those right now. So we're gonna jump into that. Uh, so we're just gonna use my ancestors deck, which is technically the Hoodoo Tarot. And please keep in mind to choose the pal that resonates with you. And it's okay to watch both parts for both pals. But just keep in mind that you should choose the one that fits you or fits the wavelength that you're on at the moment. Oh my goodness. I'll take that one. I'm not taking all of those. What was I saying? Yeah, the one that takes. Goodness gracious, it's a lot going on for pal on the left. But do you have any more pal number two? But yeah, make sure you pick the one that resonates more with you, the one that's more so on your wavelength, like the one you truly feel matches you, like where you are and where your energy is at right now. Not so much so the one that you just favor more, if you know what I mean. So nothing else for that one, for pile number two. So we're gonna have a lot to unpack for pile number one. Okay, and we're gonna keep it kind of light today. I feel mostly like a light energy. Uh, so far. Oh, I'm sorry. And then up next we have the Divine Doors. I cannot remember where I found these ones at. I think I was on Amazon. Well, they found me, I might as well say. Okay, I'll take that one. Okay, and we'll do Angels and Ancestors. That side. Okay, we'll take that one from that side. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna straighten the cards up, and of course I'm gonna give you a few moments to pick which ones you would like to, which pile you would like to go with. But you can also pause the screen as well, take a deep breath, and take some time to choose which one you want. And just go with your intuition. Just go with the flow. Okay? So either the pile on the left or the pile on the right. Alright. And if you need more time, you can go ahead and pause the screen. And we're going to start with the pile on the left today. So let's see what we have. So let's see. Oh, I thought it was just three. Okay, it was four. Okay, so we have Mother of Knives that came out. We have the Ancestors. Oh, we have John Horse. Okay. And we have the Nine of Coins. And for the Ancestors, let's see, we have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. I kind of got that message when I got up today. And I'm glad I meditated a little bit before this. Oh, okay. So I guess that's for me too. Oh, and then we have our Divine Door. These doors are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay. And for the Divine Door, and anytime I see the pass this card on, I try to make sure I remember to tell you guys, like, whatever interpretation you got out of the message, if you know someone else who may be in similar energy or who may, can benefit from hearing your interpretation or just the message itself. You send them a screenshot or whatever the case may be. Try your best to just pass the message along and see if it helps someone else. So the one for this one is Hummingbird Song, Nectar of Sweetness and Joy It Brings. The hummingbird's healing, all as medicine it seems. Okay, that's dope. I like that. So we got some healing coming into place. And I'm already sensing like there's a lot of grounding that needs to take place. Because we tend to ignore it or get away from it. And just as little as hugging a tree, placing your feet outside, like in some grass or some dirt or whatever the case may be. 'Cause I know sometimes you find it kind of hard to do so, especially if you don't like if you stay somewhere. Cause I've heard that a lot. Where I've heard some followers say, like I stay in an apartment, girl, and I'm not trying to go outside like that. Listen, it don't matter what other people think. Like seriously, before you know it, like once you get in alignment and you do what you got to do, baby, you probably ain't even gonna be in that apartment long enough anyway. And it doesn't matter. If anything, you just never know. Like someone sees you hugging a tree, someone sees you healing. Healing is attractive. So you may end up having other people follow you. You know what I mean? So don't be worried about if someone thinks you're weird or like if privacy, because I'm very big on privacy. I'm very, very, very big on privacy. But when it comes down to like doing certain things that benefit you, like do not, the last thing you need to be concerned about is what other people are thinking. Hug a tree today, okay? I'm trying to tell you, hugging trees and grounding barefoot outside feels so good. It feels so good. Like I had like I'm not gonna go into complete details, but I had like some stiffness in my toes, and I grounded for like 2 or 3 days, and I barely noticed it, but it really took me. I think it took me maybe that 3rd day to actually fully notice that the stiffness in my toes was going away, and I really, because I was concentrating and thinking about so many other things that I didn't even notice the blessing that was happening at my own feet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's easy to get distracted no matter where you are on your path or your journey. Like it really is easy to get distracted. So don't be hard on yourself, right? But oh man, like you have so much going for you right now. Like I don't care where you are. I don't care how bad you think things are or how down you feel like you are. Things really are picking up, and you really do have like eyes over you as far as protecting you and watching you. You have this sense of like maybe it's fantasy, or maybe it's just you missing a loved one and you just want it to be true so bad. It's not like that though. It's really not like that. Like seriously, if you feel it, you believe it, you getting signs, certain scents you may smell in the air, of course numbers, synchronicities, like even paying attention to, like, have you ever watched one movie and there was a word that jumped out to you and it didn't have any significance, and then you watch another movie or a TV show or you listen to a song and that same word just so happened to be said and it catches your attention again? Things like that. Like just don't ignore the signs. Like it's a lot of comfort, right? It's a lot of comfort that's waiting on you, if that makes sense. Like you do have the ability to enjoy your life more. It's just you're in a space where you feel like the moment you relax is when it happens. But it'll be better if you practice to let go of certain things or certain thoughts like that, because nothing lasts forever. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's just gonna be snatched away from you. You will have certain situations and certain moments where things will happen, but mentally you can't keep peace though. It's hard for me to get the words out without, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting some like pushback, because I know it's hard for people to believe half the time, but you have to though. Like, because if you don't believe it, then what's the point? Like, what's the point then? Like, why did you come this far to just stop and not believe in yourself or believe in these things? Like, these things are more natural than you think. It's just that we were made to believe that it was imaginary, or it was for only for movies or whatever the case, or it's childish. Like, So I hear a lot of people that's like, well, I'm too grown. Let it go. Like, let it go. Like, you really don't. If you really, really, truly think about it, you never truly like age in your spirit. Like, you gotta remember that. Like, you do have to have a childlike mind. Cause do you see how easy children have it sometimes? Because it doesn't seem like life is really that hard until an adult comes into play and ruins it for you. Ruins your imagination. Like, kids will make the best out of anything, bro. Like, when we were growing up, me and my cousins, we made the best out of any and everything. And it wasn't until someone came in and ruined your imagination or tried to teach you something outside of what you naturally had in you. Like, we had imagination like nobody's business, and it's like you still have that as an adult, and it still carries you to a lot of places. Like, that's pretty much how you manifest, using your imagination. Like, seriously, like, we really do need to tap into that and let go of these titles, let go of the stuff that we were taught, and let go of all these other little traditional things and thinking that we're just supposed to live, work, die. Like, that's not living. That's not living. So it's like, at the end of the day, if you want what you are asking for, take your time and put in the work, right? To reset yourself and relearn those things. Tap back into who you used to be before other people started to interfere and tell you who you needed to be. Like, you gonna let all of that go. Like, are you living your dreams, or are you living dreams that were told you were supposed to have? Are you living your dreams, or are you living the dreams that your parents wanted you to have? Like, you have to, reconsider some of those things. Because nothing's impossible. You're the main character. You build your experience. You decide what you want to experience. Okay? All right. So I think that's it. Now, I pulled my pendulum out because I felt like it was going to be needed. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to give you that. I think I'm going to do it for pal 2 as well. But so pal on the left, pal number 1. Hold on. I don't like sitting there on top. I really do treat my cards like they have, their own, you know what I mean? Okay, so now you can pause this, of course, unless you already got a question that you probably asked me during the reading. If you ever get a question ready. If not, you can pause the screen. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it fly. And we'll see what answer you get. No way. Okay. Okay, picture. It said that last time. To the other people's question. Okay. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Okay, so if you have another question, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Or more detailed question, and don't let it be like one of those double questions, okay? Like, I've had that happen. Like, did you ask like a double question? Okay, it gets confusing. Okay, so yeah. All right, so 5 seconds. I'll give you 5 seconds. Try again. What did you do? Did you ask the same question? What did you do? What did you do? Okay, look. Say try again. So, one more time. And I'm looking at my thing now to make sure, because I know my little thing here used to be acting weird, but it's doing its thing now. It's behaving. So, one more time. 5 seconds. I'll give you 5 seconds. Or you can pause the screen if you need a little bit more time. But one more time. Okay. And that was a long one. I really whipped that thing that time. So see what you get now. No way. Okay, listen, I don't know what you asked, but the answer is no way. Maybe it was maybe that's a great answer though to your question. So I don't know. Only you know. So yeah, but that's the end for that one, and we're gonna move on to the next pal. All right. So, okay, we got our super light over here. Oh, we got 11. Okay, I'm jumping the gun. Sorry. Okay. So, we got 7 of... What is going on? 7 of sticks. I've seen you so many times. You on the last video too. Okay. 7 of sticks. 7 of sticks. Ah, we had 3 of sticks last time too. 3 of sticks. Okay. So y'all still operating in this energy we had. I don't know if I can't remember which pal they were in, but I do remember them being in the last video. Okay, and then we have Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. So that's what that is. I think that has everything to do with that because we got the 7 of 6 here, and we got the 3 of sticks. So it's like lighting that fire underneath you. It's like you got cooperation, like you got help. I don't know if you're using the help that you get. I don't know if you collaborate with the people you need to be collaborating with. Now I'm not saying collaborate with anybody. That's not the case, but there are people that's trying to reach out to you or trying to help you, or there's like sometimes you just run across certain things and you're scared to, you're not too sure, you don't trust it. At least look at it. At least you never know what keywords or what door might open from looking at certain things. So just make sure you keep that in mind. Like, don't knock everything, because nothing's a waste of time when you're investing in yourself. Okay, so at least put thought into it. You know what I mean? As long as you're not wasting like finances or anything like that, you're just not jumping the gun and giving somebody your money or working with somebody, you know, as long as it's nothing like that, you're fine. So let's look into your door. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we have numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Okay. So them synchronicities, and I mentioned this on the pal on the left, pal number 1. Them synchronicities be fire, bro. Like they be fire. Like when you put them together, like it's not your mind playing tricks on you, fam. It's signs and it's it's just like, bro, embrace it. Stop doing this stuff where you think this is child's play. This is not child's play. Okay? This is not child's play. And technically I feel like you're gonna always be a child. Like I just feel that way. Like I just think that you just never really age. Really, the only thing that happens is you grow with experience. You know what I'm saying? Like your experience grows, and you look at your physical body, and it makes you feel like, okay, yeah, you know. And then we have the way the system is set up to make us feel like we should be so da 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 da, and we should get away from childlike things. Like I was saying in the first part of the video with the first pal. But bro, you gotta let all that go. Like you gotta let that go. That sense of I'm too old for this or I'm too old. You're not too old for nothing. Like bro, you enjoy it. Like bro, enjoy your life. Like children enjoy life. They make the best out of anything and everything, man. Like you really need to tap into that energy and start having fun, getting creative. Like bro. Like we used to turn our porch into a spaceship when we were children. Like you couldn't tell us it was a spaceship when we made it a spaceship. I'm just saying you need to probably do the same thing. Like no one cannot tell you that you're not a millionaire. You are a millionaire. Because before you know it, like okay, now I know for a fact that me and my cousins experienced this, especially me, right? And now that I'm thinking about it, I need to talk to them, probably bring it up and see what they say. But I just remember it was certain things we did as children, and it was certain things we pretended to do, or it was certain things that we pretended that we had, and each of us had a different perspective of that, right? A different type of imagination when it came to it. But as adults, we kind of ended up doing or participating or enjoying those things that we pretended or imagined as children. Like when we became adults, like seriously, like seriously, now that I'm thinking about it, like when we became adults, we really did tap into those things that we wanted to either do or that we were good at or that we enjoyed. Like, and not much has changed as far as our passions since we were children either. Now that I think about it, because listen, I always like, okay, I have like, first of all, some of us share similar talents, but only a few of us actually pursue particular like talents. Like you couldn't tell me I couldn't do magic, bro. Like whether I let anyone in on it or whatever the case would be, like especially when Harry Potter came out, I was obsessed with Harry Potter. I was like, you're not about to tell me that I shouldn't be at Hogwarts. fam. Like, you can't tell me. Now look at me. Now look at me. Look at me now. Look at me now. Like, and I'm gonna just use myself as an example because yeah, because they probably, I don't know how they feel about, I'm not gonna bring a lot of that stuff in, but they're pretty much operating in on the same type of vibe. Like, the things that they were good at or the things that they were passionate about, they kind of really are doing that or still good at that. And it's like nobody can really touch them in that particular area, and it's like they really hold like the crown for that particular thing in our family, if that makes sense without saying too much. So it really does make sense. Pay attention to your children, bro. Pay attention to your children, man, because we really did end up doing a lot of stuff that we, okay, but anyway. So yeah, so man, that made me feel good. Okay, sorry y'all, so just had to share for a second. I'm just saying, just for a little motivation, okay? Like, tap into that. Find that passion you used to have and work on it. Find it and work on it, because it's probably truly who you were meant to be, or like, bruh, that thing that finds you that true sense of how they say it, true sense of north, or whatever the case may be. Like, let go of the stigmas, let go of what people may think, let go of all of that. Let go of let go of all of it, because you're the main character. No one can experience what you experience. Only you can have your personal experience. So there's no point in letting someone else control your experience. That defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose of having your own consciousness, having your own mind, being, aware. It defeats the whole entire person. Like, you're not really living then. You're just existing. You're just existing. You're someone. You were meant to be a main character, and you over here playing somebody's background character. All right, come on now. Come on now. Don't do that. Do not sell yourself short, honey. Don't sell yourself short. You got it. You got everything you're looking for is within you. Everything you're looking for is within you, and you need to practice that. You need to practice telling yourself that. You need to practice that. Inner dialogue, people, is extremely important. Check out my podcast. I did do an episode on that. Y'all go to my website, become a member, check out my podcast, check out a few things I have on there. I'm gonna be adding stuff on there, y'all. Like, I'm gonna be adding stuff on there that's gonna help us out, man. That's gonna help us out, because y'all really do need. And that's why I added games on there. Y'all need to really tap back into that childlike passion that you used to have, that childlike mind that you used to have, because it'll carry you a very long way. It really will. Like, seriously. Like, really, really, really. Okay. So, yeah. So, on to the pendulum. I ain't going to talk about pile number one. Pile number one, that was funny with them and their pendulum. But for you, I will give you 5 seconds, or you can pause the screen. Ask a question, and I'm going to let it rip. I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to let it ride. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Okay, maybe. We got baby. Now, I did give them 2. No, the first one got 3. Because we got to try again. So I had to give them the third one. So technically they got 2 tries. So I'm going to give you 1 more as well. Just because I'm actually enjoying this little pendulum and it's acting right. So, so I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. Deux. 3. 4. 5. I ain't really put no fire behind that one. Let me redo that one. I ain't really put no. I'm sorry, but you got maybe again. But let's see. And pause the screen if you need to. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. I really put some fire behind that one. Now let's see what you get. Try again. Oh, man. Okay. Look, now, don't ask a question where it's like a double question or it's confusing. Like, make sure you can get like a straight answer, right? And try not to ask like the same question. Like, try to ask it like in a different way, if you know what I mean. Yeah, hold on. So we're going to try one more time. 3 seconds this time. Un, deux, trois. Okay, so I guess it said, look, maybe. Maybe, okay? Like, it's not changing my, okay. And I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys for allowing me to give you this beautiful reading for today. Woo! All right, y'all. So until the next video, and I appreciate all y'all. I love you all because I have no reason not to. And, oh, it's still shaking over here. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. But yeah, but bye, y'all.